Emily Golden, and I'm going to tell you guys about one unfortunate night in the Dominican Republic. So my youth group back in Chattanooga, we go to the Dominican every summer for a mission trip, and I've been 4 times now. It's something that I've never gotten used to in the Dominican Republic, and I don't think anyone ever gets used to, are the size and the variety of the creatures there. Seriously, every creepy crawler that you've ever had nightmares about exists there, but like 5 times bigger. It's terrifying, and like the compound that we sleep in, it doesn't really have doors or windows. They're just holes in the wall, and so we sleep under mosquito nets in our beds, which offers a little bit of protection, but not much. So you hear a bump in the night, and it could literally be like either a runaway piglet from down the road or like a tarantula this big. So remember that. Remember about the creatures. Next thing you should know about my youth group is that the guys and the girls, no matter how immature it sounds, we have kind of like a rivalry during these kinds of trips. Like we just like pull pranks on each other, and they're usually really innocent and harmless, but the boys took it a little too far this time, and so setting up the scene. The weather in the Dominican, as you can probably imagine, being in a tropical area, it's super hot, incredibly humid, so you wake up in the morning and it's like you're already covered in sweat, basically, and you stay that way for the entire day because where we stay, there's no air conditioning, no amenities like that, and so you're basically just sweating all day long. So as you can imagine, what you would want in that scenario most of all is a shower. And the showers, the rule was you could have 1 shower a day, and it was military style, which means cold water, and you have to turn it on and off and on and off to conserve. And but even with all these restrictions, the shower was the best part of the day because it's for these few minutes that you actually feel clean for the first time all day, and you actually smell good for once. And the way the showers are set up is like the girls' showers, they're community showers, like in Elam. The girls' showers on this side, boys' showers on this side, with a wall in between. But the thing was, the wall didn't go all the way to the ceiling. There was like a gap, maybe about that big. And so my friends and I, we were showering one night, enjoying the time, when suddenly I heard this blood-curdling scream. And seconds later, I felt something plop onto my head. And I didn't know what it was, but I knew that it was moving and that it was huge. And so I freaked out, I hit it off my head, looked down, and there's a frog this big. I'm not exaggerating, it is huge. And then I look up and there's one like crawling on the walls, and like the girls that were in the other showers are running out, and we're like in our towels, and like there's still like shampoo in our hair because you're not going to stay in there with the frog. And so we were running around. It was completely chaotic. I don't know what came over me because usually I would not do this, but I guess it was the adrenaline. We were all just like picking up the frogs and like throwing them into the grass and like running outside, and it was all very terrible. Then we look out, and it's the boys. They had tossed the frogs over the partition in the shower to land on our heads. So that was the story of how we came to hate every boy in our youth group.